certainty. Conscious creators, the idea of certainty is definitely something that you want to develop. And it comes from proof. It comes from having been engaged in the play and practice. It comes from proving to yourself that you have an inner creative process that is constantly in motion. It comes from proving to yourself that the good, the bad, the ugly that has been, from your perspective, your life experience, has been a reflection of expression. Once you begin to prove these ideas to yourself, prove that they are in motion, prove that you are ultimately responsible, can take responsibility, and that is an empowering idea, then your perspective begins to change. Your outlook begins to change. And the certainty by which you go about your life, the peace that you embody by which as you go about your life, because you know that that which you are expressing is and will be reflected, grows more and more. And your ability to be intentional grows more and more. This is the certainty that we're describing. Again, it comes as a result of play and practice. It comes as a result of observing that which is materializing around you. It comes from observing and knowing that you set the intention days ago, weeks ago, whatever it may be, and that idea has materialized, or at the least has begun to materialize. For that which you are intending brings evidence of it being on approach. If you are intending abundance in your life, evidence of abundance on approach as specific experience for you begins to materialize. If you are specific, if there is a specific type of abundance you are desiring, then it will begin to materialize and you'll begin to see evidence of it on approach. Now, you're actually allowing it in to be a full-blown materialization is another matter. But you will inevitably begin to see the evidence of this idea on approach. Relationship, whatever type of relationship you are desiring. Abundance, again, well-being, all of these ideas, any idea that you begin to set your attention and your focus on, you will be able to observe it on approach in your experience. But you have to look for it. You have to be critically aware, critically observant to notice the evidence of your intention on approach. And as you grow in cataloging the evidence, as you grow in cataloging the full-blown materializations of your intentions, your certainty should grow. And as your certainty grows, the strength by which you set an intention and expect that intention in its highest and most beautiful form will also grow. And that force, that energy is fuel to your creation. It is fuel to the ideas that you are intending. And it actually speeds up the process because you are more narrow, you are more clear, you are more focused, and you are not resisting its creation with opposing energies. Why? Because there's no need for it. Because you have certainty. Because you have surety. In the same vein as you know your vehicle is parked outside. In the same vein as you know your children are at school. In the same vein as you know your keys are on the counter. Food in the refrigerator, the drink that you purchased is in the refrigerator. That certainty. You will begin to have that same level of certainty for creations that have yet to materialize. And that's okay. In the same way that you can be confident Confidence is a state of being. You can be confident even when you're in an experience that you have never been in before, even when you're in a location in which you've never been before. That doesn't stop you from being confident in that location. You don't have to be fearful. You don't have to be worried. You don't have to have doubt. You can be confident in a space in which you have never been. You can be certain of an idea that you have never experienced. You can be certain it will materialize, even though it's something that you have never brought into physical expression. It's a state of being. It's a feeling. It's an idea that manifests as thoughts and as feelings inside of your mind and body. And when you begin to understand these things and you begin to apply these things, when you begin to choose to be certain, to know absolutely, and to be excited for an idea materializing, for an intention of yours to materialize, it will be so. Because you're offering no resistance, because you're not in conflict with it, because you have proven to yourself that the process exists, that the process is constantly in motion, and that the process is activated by your intention, the material that you sow into it. And in the understanding and engaging of each of these steps, you become more and more certain. And this makes you powerful. This makes you magnificent. This opens the door to being brilliant before brilliance is an intention. Brilliance is a mindset. Brilliance is a state of being. Brilliance does not take into account the thoughts, the feelings of others. Brilliance does not take into account the potential for damage or hurt as a result of states of being, as a result of accomplishing, as a result of creating. Brilliance doesn't take any of those things into account. Why? Because Source doesn't take any of those things into account. You do not consider low vibrational ideas. You do not consider loss. You do not hesitate. You do not fear in the highest of frequencies. For you know all things are in perfect form and fashion. For you know all occurs in perfect order. For you know that your intentions in the highest of frequency are to your benefit and to the benefit of each collaborative component that comes together to support you in creating the experience. You know that. So there's no doubt. There's no worry. There's no fear. There's no hesitation. For these resist, for they are in conflict with your truth. All of this leading to, adding to, expanding, exploding your certainty. The certainty by which you live. The certainty by which you create. The certainty by which you breathe life into your intentions. And we are here to support you. We understand that this is information. We understand that this is knowledge. We understand that you have taken this in subtly, but to truly embody it so that you are being that takes a little more effort. And for those of you who desire to make these steps or to be clear on these steps or to allow the highest level of support in this process, we are here for you. And we love you very much. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We're here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.